hey guys, welcome back. So we are continuing on the plant chores that just never end. We left off last video, if you missed it. Future Kevin put the picture. We did a whole bunch of plant chores, but we're gonna continue with these philodendron strawberry shakes. I think I could squeeze 2 more in this container. So I'm gonna grab another one because I'm gonna have to do another strawberry shake situation here. And okay, so I'm just grabbing this cup of just propagations that have been sitting in water for a week or 2. These are the ones that didn't have a lot of root growth. Like now they're starting. Do you see the bright red? So they're beginning to push out new roots. Some of them still don't have roots, which is fine. But I just want to take the ones that have a little bit of root and just put them in pon. So again, we're just using these cute little sturdy pots. Just grabbing my pon and I'm just gonna look to see which one has. Okay, so this one has 3 going right now. So although they are short, I'm just gonna put it in pon. Look how deep that variegated part got. Remember, it wasn't this dark. That's so interesting. Okay. Oh my gosh, thank God there's a container here. I'm just so strong, I'm kidding. Okay, I'm just putting it in the other container. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Beautiful leaf, guys. Look at this. Look at these beautiful roots. Okay, we're gonna put this one in. Okay, how cute. We'll put this also with the other one. I think that's the last one that will fit in the first container. Okay, this green one has these 2 little small ones, so we're gonna do that as well. I know in the past, guys, I said I usually wait like 1 inch to 2 inches, but I'm finding that you can go like even shorter. Like this is maybe a 1/2 inch, I would say. I also just need to rearrange my shelving, and by having, you know, all the cuttings in these pots, I can gauge where to put what. That's gonna be a whole different video. I don't know if I'm gonna post it this year, but we'll see. This one over here, she has a long one. You know, the rest are questionable. I might want to wait a little bit more for the rest. So I think we're left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave them. Okay, and I don't remember the last time I showed you these strawberry shakes. I do see new growth at each base, which is wonderful. But again, I just need to, I don't know why I think I was just short on time and space and I just shoved them into one pot. So we're just gonna look at them. These roots are insane. Oh my gosh, did they look like this before? I don't remember this. I'm trying to be gentle, guys, but like they're stuck to the edge. Ooh. Okay, here we are. Do you see these roots, guys? Oh my gosh. Okay, let me try to untangle them. Wow, this was really a mistake, eh? Okay, we freed one. Some new root growth, but we're just gonna put it. Do you see, guys? Look at this new growth. That is wonderful. Okay, please release. Look at this one. You can see that they've really branched, like smaller roots branching off from the main ones, which is wonderful. And y'all probably think I'm crazy for shoving this in a, maybe I am crazy. That one is like too big. Okay, let's skip that one. Let's move on to this one. Crazy root system, okay. I'm like, what do I do with you? Your roots are so big. Okay guys, I'm gonna use this clear, is it 4 inch? I have no idea. Just because this root system is really big. Okay, how cute. Okay, let's look at this one, guys. I don't know. This was the one when I asked y'all, should I propagate her or not? And then I did, and then I cut her too far, apparently. So I'm just gonna look to see what's happening and possibly repot it into new pots. I'm literally just ripping. Oh my gosh. Look at that root ball at the bottom. Oh my gosh. Okay guys, I'm assessing the root. I mean, y'all can see. And like, I'm feeling the roots. They're good. Why are you yellow like this? Okay. So I'm gonna look at this small one first. Look, I can't even believe the branching of these roots. Okay, I just grabbed 2 more. Let's just see how this does. You know, I'm gonna if I'm putting it in this bin, it'll be really close to the grow light. So, oh, what are we thinking here? Okay. So all I can see, because look guys, this was actually like a propagation of a propagation. This big one was the main stem. So that's why the leaf is dying, because that plant that I propagated was actually a new growth point from this propagation. Future can zoom in. Right over there, guys. So I think because she's starting to push out new growth, she's sucking whatever is left from this leaf, which is fine. Okay. This leaf is gonna drop. I know it is, but like, we just gotta give it a chance, guys. Okay, so let's gather them together. So we have her, the other two big ones here, and these 4 babies here. Okay, so the strawberry shakes that are in an arid mix are in the sink. Cute. So I'm just gonna put them back on the tray. Okay, just changing the water. Okay, so I'll put the ones back. Hopefully they grow more roots in the next week. Then I'm just gonna take these. This is the first box, I guess. And I'm just gonna run the water slowly over each pot. Although they are pretty wet, you know, I just wanna make sure that the top part is really wet, especially if there's roots up there. Okay, oh my God, guys. Oh my gosh, okay. Let me put this back. This next bin of strawberry shaped propagations, I haven't looked at it in a while and I'm kind of worried. She's just been against my south-facing window. It's been very dark the past few weeks here in Toronto. Hey, I came in, oh, things are dropping. Oh my gosh, the ones that were in the cups, I totally forgot about you. So I'm just gonna put them together. I don't know, this size is better than having this huge thing. They don't need humidity, so I mean, they can appreciate it, but they don't necessarily need it. Okay, this one, I think this one had a big root system, so nothing new. You can see a new growth point with this one over here, right there. Do you see that? Can see a little bit of root growth. Yeah, I guess I am definitely seeing a difference because these were in pond for a longer period of time, but I think because they weren't under a grow light, especially the ones with like barely any green, they haven't really pushed out, you know, a big root system compared to the ones under the grow light. Oh, you're cute. How are you? I feel like this had a big root system, but look at this baby. Look at that cute leaf, and she's pushing out a new one. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have a new bin. Again, I'm just putting water over top of them. A little bit more. Okay, I think we're happy with that much water at the bottom. Okay, I'm just grabbing another bin and we're just gonna keep going. Ooh, this one here, I don't know. Maybe those are very variegated parts of the plant, so maybe that's why she's small. But also she doesn't have a lot of green. That might be another reason. This one here has a new leaf. There's some damage though. You see that? Yeah, I don't know if that's like because it was too wet. I think this one had already an existing root system because they're not pink. This one also looks like it had a big root system, but there's no new growth point. You can see the old roots there. Ooh, you look yellow. Okay, this leaf. I don't know. It's hard because sometimes they fade. Yeah, I don't think there's any new root growth based on what I'm seeing. Yeah, so this, oh my God, this leaf is so cute. And then look at this cute one. Oh my gosh, hi. Oh my God, it's actually like marbled. You can't see it. Oh, there. I thought it was like green and then this block over here, but it's marbled. So yeah, again guys, light, it's the most important thing. These in this prop box had high humidity, probably close to 90%, a reservoir of water. They had aeration around the roots, but because the days are shorter, they didn't really push out new growth or new roots. Like, I remember this one. I remember it had this leaf already, and she only started pushing out this. See, and that's what I like, guys. I really didn't know what was gonna happen when I didn't have this under grow light, and I mean, it's evident that she really needed more light. Look at this. She's pushing out a new leaf though. I like can't believe I put these gigantic leaves in these tiny pots. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no new root growth. But she feels okay. This cutie looks hilarious. Look at these two leaves. Okay, you're gonna go here. You know, I'm still monitoring for spider mites. And actually, I saw something move. It's a beneficial. It's the California Kiss. Hi. This leaf. I don't even know what this leaf is doing, but she's here. She is here. Are you kidding me? I see old roots. Anyhow. Then we have these stump situations. I don't know if y'all remember. This was the one that was from the moss, but look. I don't know if that was there before. I don't see any new root growth. Maybe I was just relying on the existing root system here. And then the other stump, yeah, has this new growth. Maybe I'll put 2 of the cups. I didn't realize I had more space. You're just gonna live there. And you're just gonna live right over there. Yeah, it's hard, guys, when these leaves are so big, like they're blocking the other ones. So you're just gonna have to find like a configuration that like works. But again, I'm gonna have this right under grow light, so hopefully that's okay. Let me just put water. Okay, oh my God, this one is so beautiful. I just want to show you where they are because they look so cute together. They're like a big family. So I know it's dirty, guys, but grow light right here. And then the 3 trays. Oh my gosh, so exciting. This is a really good spot because this window is like a south facing window and then we have a west facing here. So especially during the summer when the sun is high up in the sky, like these really get hit. Like that half gets hit with a lot of sun as well. And so I like to keep like smaller Hoyas over there over the summer. For now, we're just gonna rely on that grow light. So exciting, look at all these. Also update on the one that is in LECA, the one with all these big leaves. The wicks, they're working. So the LECA is pretty moist still. The reservoir is kind of empty, so I might just fill that now. And these are the other 2 in LECA. So that's nice. Okay guys, let's look at these baby anthuriums again. Honestly, I look at them so much now. Okay, let's start off with the Crystallina magnificum here. So you actually can see, I don't know if I showed this before, that's a new root right there. And there is a new growth. Don't know if it's a flower, I don't think so. I feel like you're too young to have a flower. Oh look guys, the first new growth. She's here. Okay, second one, Magnificum luxurians. Beautiful. 2 of the juvenile leaves are squoosh squoosh. And I don't want to remove her though. Again, when I feel the leaves, they feel fantastic. And that one is about to go. But when I tug at them, oh my God, there is new root growth. Oh my God, these are brand new roots. Okay, look. Look, Future Kevin, zoom in. Look at these roots. Okay, you're doing so well. Okay, the last one. Oh my God, you're doing well too. There's, okay, this one. Okay, wait. I didn't say what it was. Crystallina magnificum crossed with luxurians. I'm kind of scared about this one, but it's feeling more firm like as the weeks go by. There is a new root. Future Kevin, zoom in. Look at that root. I know there's a dead leaf, but if it's the oldest one, I'm not worried. When I tug on it, it's still attached, so just in time, I'll remove it. I don't see any, oh, right there. Look at that. So we want this to happen again, guys, so I'm just gonna add more pod just so it's covering that root. So exciting. Oh my gosh, guys. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more while we're here. Yay, guys. Okay, back you go. I'm just gonna look at my Monstera constellation props. And this was the one that was falling out of the pod when I showed it in my Monstera constellation journey video. Lauren, look, I'm using tape. Oh, the sachet needs to go away. Sachet away. Look at this tape. I'm following what you did. You are so smart. So she's not like completely dry, but like I definitely wanna put some water in the reservoir. Cute. So I'm just gonna put her back. Okay, and I got 2 other props here. So one is the top cutting. This is when I ran out of pot, so I only filled half the pot. But when you feel the stems, they feel pretty good. A lot better than when I first transferred her in here. So I know, and even tugging, because you know when you like transfer a plant into a different substrate, it's not secure, like the root hairs haven't developed yet to latch onto the substrate. And now I'm pulling it and she is in there. That is so exciting. Okay, yeah, look at this, guys. That's new root. Also, if y'all didn't know, variegated plants, their roots are often variegated as well. So you can see, a layer came off. I didn't want to take it out, guys, but where the new leaf was coming, it was rubbing against the indicator and I didn't realize. Do you see? So the new leaf usually comes out of here. She was like pushing and now there's bruising. So trying to move it and then the whole thing came out. So while we're here, now that I have more pon, maybe I'm just thinking, because this is a pretty big one, guys. If I put this in moss, and just keep an eye on it. Okay, who are we kidding? I'm just gonna put it back in here. Okay, I'm just gonna tape the plants. Okay, see now, like I'd even add more pon, but she is secure, guys. I just put tension on both ends. The moment it starts growing new roots, I'm gonna take the tape off. I can't believe I'm almost done this pon. What happened? Oh, the queen anthurium. I guess the Vicia and Forgetti. Okay. I was like, where did all the pon go? It's all my anthuriums. And now this Monstera. Okay, I think that's about all right. Adding some water. Okay, and then the last high constellation is this cutie. So I cannot wait for this node to activate, and then, you know, I'll have a new Thai constellation. Ooh, the reservoir is dry. Oh my gosh. This one's kind of at the back of my shelf, so I didn't realize it was so dry. Alrighty, let's put the sachet back. Oh, hey guys, it's the next morning. I'm wearing this sweater. It is so soft, guys. I love wearing this sweater. So I thought I would water some anthuriums. So I asked you guys on Instagram because my Anthurium metallicum is pushing out an inflorescence. I was conflicted if I want to keep it or if I want to cut it off. And drumroll, 60% of y'all said cut it, which is what I was leaning towards. So thank you for agreeing with me. A lot of the time when you have a flower coming and you allow it to develop, the foliage of the plant suffers. Flowers, fruiting, it takes a lot of energy and nutrients. I just didn't want to sacrifice the foliage on my metallicum. So I'm gonna cut the flower. Again, this metallicum's a beast. 1 leaf, 2 leaf, 3 leaf. And then the biggest one oh my gosh. I want these leaves to get bigger. I know they're big already, but like, I really wanna keep them this big. You know, a little part of me, I just wanna make a point, again, because it's like December. I need to make a point where you could grow big plants without living in like a rainforest. 30% humidity right now, and it's about 65 degrees Fahrenheit, and it kind of stays like that throughout the day during the winter. So here we are. I don't know if y'all can see, but this is the flower. I'm just gonna cut at the base there. Oh, I know this is so mean, guys, but I'm gonna, oh, the camera's falling. I'm just gonna cut here. So here it is. You know, with it being on the more mature side, if I ever wanted to propagate, pollinate, I just know she's gonna push out another one. I don't think I mentioned this, but this metallicum has pushed out a total of 4 inflows in the past. And you know, every single time I wanted to favor the foliage. And so I know it's gonna push out a new one, probably when the new leaf comes out. Okay guys, I wanna talk Anthurium magnificum regale. She hasn't been looking the best, and there's a reason why. She's pushing out growth points of a lot of things everywhere. So I'll just show you. She does need to be watered, so I'll water her after. But you can see this yellowing crispinesses, and I usually see this a lot of time if it's the oldest leaf, or it might be potentially water. Anyhow, these 3 leaves in total, but she hasn't done much, and there's a reason. She's pushing a new pup, so this is gonna be a new plant. So I'm gonna wait for it to push out maybe a couple leaves, and then I'll separate her. Right beside it, there's a second one, right over here where my finger is. So there's another one. Then beside it, I cut this leaf, but she's still continuing to push out an inflow. Look at this inflow, guys. Then from the main plant, we have a new leaf who's kind of really slow right now. She's kind of been like this for a little bit. The other side here, that is a new pup as well. One over here, and then there's another one coming. That bright red right over there. The plant is trying to put 7 new growths out, and I feel like that's the reason the leaves are looking like this. And Anthurium regale update. Look at the new leaf. So I've kind of formed a barrier around this planter. So I have like a cart over here of anthuriums, and I'm trying to give it enough space. The thing with anthuriums, they will turn their necks essentially towards the light. So this new leaf of the Decipins is doing the same. So like they're kind of clashing at times. So I'm gonna water her too. Then really exciting, guys. I've done this in the past, but this is my Anthurium waterburyana. She's pushing out a new leaf. I think I might have knocked the tip off by accident. I have her in a Ziploc situation. Someone did suggest that, so thank you. I have done that in the past with my Metallicum, and to be honest, it made no difference. It still had rips. But I think the difference is that I'm keeping on top of the watering. I think I rambled. Yeah, let me just grab the pump. Okay, we're gonna start off with the Metallicum here. Again, the moss actually isn't bone dry up here. I think it really just uptakes it from the pond after I've watered it. And the roots are still growing. Like this root is new and it's longer now. And for the Metallicum, I usually fill to the full mark. Just on average, like I do find that this plant is more thirsty than the other ones. But again, it just might be the moss uptaking it faster. This is just my Crystallinum magnificum here. And this one also, I guess maybe all of them I put full because I'm finding that they are really thirsty. I'm just trying to sneak around. I'm just doing the regale over here. Just watering my Decipins over here. And then I guess the Furcatum needs to be watered. Okay, this one is the Magnificum regale. Just because there's new growth points up there, just know that these pups are gonna grow their own independent root system. So therefore, I'm just gonna wet the moss just to ensure that she does develop the roots that she needs. Wow, this is like the first, maybe not. Maybe I've just been editing a lot, but like I don't remember it being sunny. Okay, it's getting a little hot, guys. I'm just gonna do another thing in the living room. My Scindapsus, unidentified whatever species. So here she is. Single node propagations. Y'all will not believe the root situation here. My Scindapsus, she's dehydrated. I'm just gonna chop her because I did like the look of her, you know, climbing up a plank, but I want to just have a fuller one. So I'm just gonna do single node cuttings. I don't prefer to do this if the plant is dehydrated, but we're just gonna do it anyways. So first chop, 3, 2, 1. And we're just gonna keep going. So I'm just gonna put it in this little cup and I'm not gonna wait for the ends to callus over. I'm just gonna put some water in here and then wait for some water roots. And I'm thinking I'll put this in LECA when she has enough roots. But for now, we're just gonna put her, the leaves look so sad, guys. I didn't want it to get to this point, but we're here unfortunately. I don't wanna break any of the roots. Look at these. I'm looking, it doesn't look like, I don't know, should I try? I was just gonna put a moss pole. Okay, my experience with Scindapsus and the roots going into the reservoir and sitting in the reservoir is kind of limited. I had my Curvii Moonlight and she really just took off and her roots really looked like this as well. So if I'm pulling from that experience, they should be okay. I don't know. I know it's a new leaf, but it kind of looks like it's yellowing. I don't know how to describe it. Do you know what I mean? This might be another one that's just close to the grow light. Okay, do you know what? I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna put a moss pole now. And if y'all remember, I put these cake dowels because I didn't want to repot, and like, thankfully, I still have some left because I'm running out. This one might be too narrow, but we'll see. So I'm just grabbing this moss pole here and then I'm putting a wire inside. I'm keeping it wider just so when you slot it in, there's tension and it stays. I mean, she doesn't necessarily need a lot of moss. I'm probably just gonna put the moss up to here. So I have a little bit right here. And okay, so yeah, this is gonna be interesting because I've never put a Scindapsus on a moss pole. And I mean, I do want to get more Scindapsus just because like, I think they're absolutely beautiful. Again, I just haven't gotten the opportunity to get more. The platinum or silver cloud, oh my gosh. That is a beautiful one. I'm gonna get that one, definitely, in 2023. And also the tricolor. Are you kidding? Obviously, I don't think I'm gonna get the tricolor, but I'm just saying, like, they are gorgeous. So just this much up to here. And then, because I have the cake dowels, I'm just gonna slot and stretch the wires just like this. And then before I put it in, just putting the tabs right behind or in between the LECA. Try not to crush the leaves, guys. Okay, so all secure. Look how cute. Oh my God, this is so cute. So the other props don't have new growth points. They do, but you can zoom in, see, they're still relatively young. So the only one is this one. So I'm just guiding it with my thumb. There is an adventitious root, so I think I'm gonna put the press and seal again. So just a layer of press and seal, just to keep the humidity in around the adventitious roots. And then she'll like root, and then it'll be so cute, guys. There are some plants that don't necessarily need high humidity around the roots to root or climb. And the one that I can think of right now is Epipremnum. Epipremnum, like my Cebu Blue. I don't have one anymore, but I gave like a small plant to my mom and it's climbing up the wall. Anyhow, look at how cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, so thirsty. Like the reservoir is like gone. So just putting a little bit of water. I don't have a nutrient solution, but in this case, although they look happy, I'm gonna try my best not to fill it up to the nut pot. And yeah, if it ever becomes a problem, hopefully there'll be enough growth on the moss pole and then I could just propagate her again. Again, I just want to experiment and see. I only have one experience, I think, with, I had a silver splash that did well in LECA as well. So do you know what? I just want more info for myself about Scindapsus and LECA and like having roots in the reservoir. Having two and growing two in LECA is definitely not enough. So this will be interesting, guys. I'm excited. Okay, guys, I'm on the ground. This is my Jose Buono. Here's one of the leaves. This one's my gigantic one that was in the living room. I recently just moved her back in here and I was gonna propagate her, but unfortunately she is pushing out, not unfortunately, what am I saying? She is pushing out a new leaf. You should Kevin zoom in. That is the leaf. And I hate propagating when there's a new leaf. So I'm gonna air layer her. I'm just gonna use press and seal and I'm just gonna try to cover two nodes. You're kind of making a cone in a way at the bottom just so it slows at the bottom. Obviously I'm gonna put plant tape as well, but you're kind of making a cone. Some plant tape at the bottom and then I'm just gonna pack the moss. Okay, I think that's enough for now. Then you're just kind of wrapping. Just grabbing some more plant tape and just making sure that it's secure. Okay, it looks so cute, guys. Look at that. So that should be okay. And Monstera Oreo. Wow, the color is really there. Again, you can't see it on camera. Look at this. Wow, oh my gosh. Anyhow, last time I showed you just air layering and there are some roots like there, over here, some over here. Go try to escape upwards. The new leaf is here. I'm pretty sure it's fully green. Oh no, guys, do you see any? I can't even see myself. Can you see any variegation? I don't think so. So, because she's close to hardening off, I'm gonna make sure the moss is like wet so there's more root growth before I make the chop. Obviously, there is a substantial amount of root growth, but we're okay, but I'm just gonna make sure it doesn't dry out completely. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I don't really have high hopes when it comes to propagating and getting more variegation in those props, just because when I would look at the nodes, there wasn't a lot of yellow going through them. And sometimes when you have a fresher part of the stem, you might not be able to see it. But yeah, I didn't see much. So either way, just continuing with this top one, I won't get that much yellow, but at least it'll carry on in the plant. And that's gonna become my main one. So that's gonna be really exciting. And okay, guys, remember the gray ghost that had that weird tail? So I did preserve it. Unfortunately, it's not rooting and you could kind of tell in the wrinkliness of the leaf. So I want to take a look. Also the props, I think I kept them too dry. They're also wrinkly. if you see the wrinkle at all. Anyhow, let's look at them all. I might put them together with the baby anthuriums just because I monitor that bowl more. I'm just taking a look and okay, I just want to make sure there's any squishiness, but as you can see, there's no new roots. Basically, the plan is just to, oh, the container broke. The plan is just to put it back, but in one of these pots, and then have it where the anthuriums are. Okay, and I don't think there's any roots. Do you know what? There were the beginning. So actually, you see, I don't know if y'all can see. Future Kevin, zoom in. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, you're just dry. So again, you need to keep your props really wet in order for them to root. So maybe I'll put a little bit more on top. And the last one has nothing. So that's fine. I mean, this was recent. Was it a week ago? Again, with succulent leaves, they really can hold on to a lot of water. So I'm just wetting the pond, guys. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put in the bowl with the anthuriums. Okay guys, I guess that's it. I am planning to film the plant update of my plants in 2020. That one, oh my god, this one's gonna be so long compared to 2019. I'm probably gonna have to split this video in two because I think the 2019 video only had 9 plants and it was like 27 minutes long. There's probably like 18 to 20 for the 2020 plans. So I want to thank you guys for all the love and support this month. Again, I read all the comments and you know, your love and support means so much to me. So thank you again. Alrighty, if you've made it to the very end, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.